WBZ TV meteorologist Barry Burbank, and I have your forecast for the next several days. Let's start off with today's beautiful weather. It just really doesn't get any better than this in a June day, with temperatures in the mid to a few upper 70s here along the coast, a little bit cool with a little bit of a sea breeze rolling in this afternoon. Just an outstanding day everywhere. And we have temperatures now which are in the lower 70s in Boston, a little bit of that sea breeze coming in from the ocean, but the water temperature is going up. It's up to 63 now. It's gone up quite a bit here in the last few days, so that means our sea breezes aren't as cold and penetrating as they are in the month of April and into May. So now we're into June, so it's looking mighty nice out there. These dew points are down in the 40s, and that means the air is super dry, very, very comfortable. How about the dew point trend the next few days? 57 tomorrow, so it'll be a little bit higher. Now, northwest of Boston, it's going to be lower than that. If you don't go down over Cape Cod and the islands, it may get briefly humid later tomorrow afternoon for a spell, and then it dries out after that. We have comfortable humidities here on Friday and Saturday when these dew points in the lower 50s. That's not bad. That's still in the dry and comfortable range. And then we get into next week, again to Sunday, Father's Day, it spikes to 64, so it becomes uncomfortable, and it looks like many days next week the humidity will be on the uncomfortable side, so enjoy it while it lasts. And it's going to be comfortable tonight for sleeping as the temperature once again falls down to the upper 40s and lower 50s in many of the suburbs, and upper 50s in downtown Boston. The cloudiness will be increasing, mostly high cloudiness around later tonight, and we may still have a little bit of sunshine penetrating through the cloud cover tomorrow morning for the commute, but then the clouds will rapidly thicken and rain will be developing probably by 9 or 10 o'clock. It looks like it's going to come in a little bit earlier than we had thought at this time yesterday that it was going to develop. It looks like instead of it coming in closer to noontime, it may come in between 9 and 10 in the morning. So therefore, it gets wet pretty fast, and the wind gets pretty strong too, and it comes in out of the east-southeast. Down in the Cape will be stronger gusts. We'll see that shortly. But it looks like temperatures may go up to the low and middle 60s during the afternoon from Boston southeastward, but only in the 50s off to the north and west. So these will be our highs, 64 in Boston, but that happens late tomorrow as the low center comes right up close to Boston. And later tomorrow afternoon goes to the upper 60s on Cape Cod, but may only be in the upper 50s to lower 60s to the north and west of Boston. How about tomorrow night's game? There's no problem with tomorrow night's game at Fenway Park. They're already playing today's game, but tomorrow night's game, a lot of the rain's going to be over with, but take around the rain gear. It looks like right now we can't completely rule out any showers. So where's that rain coming from? Right down in here. There's a disturbance that's going to come down and dig and pull this all up the coastline, and that means it's sort of a winter-type setup when we have developing ocean storm, a coastal storm. So here we are tomorrow morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock. The cloudiness may be thin enough so we see a little bit of sunshine, but the rain really comes in here by late morning. It is really pouring, coming down in buckets here over southeastern Massachusetts, where the heaviest rain is going to be. That low center is going to come right up over southeastern Massachusetts. So it's this part of Massachusetts that's going to get pretty windy. The rest of the area, not nearly as much wind. A few more showers later tonight, and it starts to clear out Friday morning. May start with clouds, it clears out, and then we may have a few scattered afternoon showers on Friday. In terms of rainfall, this is what I'm expecting. Probably about a quarter to maybe up to a half inch off to the north and west of Boston, but over southeastern Massachusetts, it's 1 to 1.5 inches of rain, and a few spots get a bit more than 1.5 inches. Now, the wind is not going to be that much inland, but in the warmer sector over the Cape, tomorrow afternoon they could have some wind gusts to 30 to 45 miles an hour in that warm sector. So here comes a system coming northeastward, and it's going to come right up over us during tomorrow, and there it is giving us the heavy rain from late tomorrow morning into at least the first part of the afternoon. And then just a few scattered showers after that. Here's my 7-day forecast. You can see how cool it's going to be, but it'll be 68 over southeast Mass tomorrow afternoon, while it's only going to be 58 in north central Massachusetts tomorrow afternoon. And then on Friday, a mix of clouds and sunshine, a sort of a changeable sky. Can't rule out a brief shower. And then on Saturday, a beautiful day. It's still going to be breezy, mainly sunny, just some high clouds in the afternoon. Father's Day looks like it's going to be unsettled with varying amounts of clouds and a few scattered showers and storms as it turns more humid late in the day. And then it looks like we are in for muggy weather much of next week. That's your forecast for now. Have a nice night.